Morning, guys. What's going on? I hope you guys are well on this fine ass morning. I just wanted to talk to you guys today about your environment. Your environment is either helping you or hindering you. The same way that a plant or a seed, is sowed in soil, the pasture, the land, the sustenance that the plant is actually growing in needs to be sufficient. It needs to have sufficient nutrients. It needs to get the water it needs. It needs to get the sunlight it needs. It needs to get the carbon dioxide it needs. Weeds can't come near the plant. You need to keep away rodents. All of these things are vital in making sure that a plant thrives, flourishes, and is able to go on to bear fruit to, be food for somebody else, essentially, or just be beautiful to look at, or just provide energy to people that experience it, right? So why do you not think the same is true for you? Why do you think that keeping yourself in toxic and negative environments is benefiting you in any way, shape, or form? Why do you feel like running back to, things that are not serving you, habits, ways of being, ways of living, ways of thinking that are clearly not serving you, that you still continue to buy into? Don't you understand that your environment goes beyond more than just the space that you're living in? That is so important as well. The space that you're living in is so important. The energy, the external stimuli that you surround yourself with is equally as important as the space that you're living in. And your internal environment as well. When you can't navigate and cultivate a beautiful internal environment for yourself, your head is going to be a very, very dark place to live in. And I'm telling you, the root of all manifestation and all things good that come in and to your life come from your mind first. They are cultivated within your mind and your being before they materialize into things that are tangible. And things that are tangible could be, better health, good relationships around you, sources of income, the ability to travel, the ability to spend time with your loved ones that is, charging to the soul. Now, I moved out of my grandma's house about coming up to 9 months ago now. And before that, I was like living in my own space. I had my own space in uni and whatnot, but it took me having to, I got kicked out of uni. And not because I got kicked out because I was doing anything bad, but I slacked on my grades and knew that I was just trying to balance too much. I was trying to start Amazon FBA business. I was trying to do, drop shipping. There was so many things I was trying to do, trying to start high ticket courses, coaching businesses. Yes, they were going well, but they took me to a glass ceiling based on me trying to do too much. My mind, I was giving too much to the grind and too much to my external environment that I wasn't actually able to excel in those lanes. And it's only when I've, now moved into an environment that doesn't drain me, isn't toxic, as much as, being alone can be isolating to some extent, it's allowed me to heal from the inside out the things that I knew I needed to fix deep down. And slowly but surely, obviously it's a journey. I'm still not 100% perfect. There's still so much I need to work on. But slowly and surely, I've started to see how all of the puzzle pieces have come together to create, what is now my life, what is now my way of living, thinking, being. Okay. And it's not easy. It's actually not easy to realize where your environment is helping you and where your environment is hindering you. In order to be able to grow in life, you need to be able to reach new levels. Okay. The same way you go through school, you go through grade, you go up a level, you start learning harder things. How are you going to be able to move up the ranks in life if you are always stuck in the same place, in the same position? Now, we are creatures of habits. We are creatures of habit, and we are triggered by the same things in our old environment. The literal definition of being able to shift paradigms is to do something different in a different place, different time, different environment with different people, different things. So it doesn't have to be that extreme, but if you just start by doing something that's different to what you did yesterday or the day before, you would actually see how you are starting to shift paradigms. Because once you extend that compound interest, once you extend that over a long period of time, you'll see the benefits. Okay, don't be triggered by the same things. Put yourself outside of your comfort zone. I'm no longer comfortable because I don't know what to expect. I'm not triggered by the same thing. My brain is making new neural connections to be able to help me experience new things in a different way, right? Your environment is shaping you or hindering you. If you're around the same people that are drinking, smoking, taking drugs, going to parties all of the time, what do you think you're going to do when you see them? Honestly, like the people I spend the most time with, I can count them on one hand. They are either booked and busy, running their own businesses, spending time with family, having beautiful new experiences with beautiful new people. And since I've been around those people, had exposure to those people and that way of living, I realized, wow, like certain people in my community and in my family have actually been living in a box for a long period of time, and they can't even comprehend this level of life because they've never had the exposure to it. Why? Because they've stayed in the same little plant pot their whole life, and they haven't decided to upgrade. The same way you change a plant pots, the bigger it grows so that the roots have more ability to expand. They've stayed in the same little plant pot and they wonder why they can't grow past what they're currently living in. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't put yourself in a plant pot, I should say. And I'm just going to end on this, right? And it's something I've said in previous videos. You need more excitement in your life. If you are not excited when you wake up in the morning by something, okay, even though, yes, you might have life hard at the minute, but sometimes we fail to realize that in the grand scheme of things, that is where the fun comes from. The fun comes from you having to wake up every day, or you getting to wake up every day, I should say, to pursue something that you really love, to pursue something that excites your soul, to pursue something that uplifts you higher to God. Because at the end of the day, we were only put on this earth to experience. And what is the point of just existing? What is the point of staying in an environment that you don't like, that you hate, just to get by? Take a risk sometimes, man. Either take a risk or just put yourself in a position to exceed the current state of what you're in, because I'm telling you, there's so much more and you just haven't been exposed to it yet. So take yourself out of your plant pot, allow yourself to flourish and grow. Okay, your environment is not just your external, it's what you listen to, it's what you speak to yourself, it's what you allow other people to speak to you. Do not let that be part of your environment. Do not let that be part of your story. Choose what to water and nourish your plant with, and choose it wisely, because it matters. Okay, thank you for watching. Please make sure, if you like this video and you found value in it, to like, comment, share and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys in the next video.